Maxwell makes a breakthrough.
Shouts of catch it, nobody will, it'll go for 4. Still within the Lexus power play, and so can, if you lift it over the top, get boundaries. That's what they'll look to do to maximize. Down the ground, 1 bounce and 4 more, 2 in a row to Pollard, who's just getting going.
Quite effortless from Polly there. You know, he's been around a long time, and I'm sure he's been.
He'll keep this strike. 12 off the over. And here's Maxwell, who's been very good. Yeah, I didn't quite get all of it, Kieron Pollard, but he's been involved in 197 run chases, successful ones, over the course of his career, and no player has been part of more. If he's able to miraculously get them over the line in this one, this would be the highest run chase. A lot to get from here. Oopsie. Good effort.
First time we're seeing him in Cognizant MLC. Not the first time we're hearing from Danny Morrison. No one is quick enough to stop that, so nifty from Kieron Pollard, just flick of the wrist. They need a lot more of that if they're to get anywhere close to 246.
Well, traditionally very slow starters, MI, and he couldn't. Such was the timing, and enough on it from Kieron Pollard. Well, we got almost had 10 overs, Nickel. You're at the ball getting.
Came down the track a long way, Pollard. Manipulated that ball very well and will get 4 in the end. Tell you what, if there's just even a slight glimmer of hope, it could be through Kieron Pollard.
Well, the asking is 15 and a halves, so he'd have to play an exceptional innings here.
Again, down the track, knowing that Edwards is going to be into the pitch, trying to get as close as possible. Quite innovative.
And your boys gone off to a great start with the ball. It's been very different from the past couple of days. What's gone well for them?
Yeah, well, obviously Glenn did a great job up front with 4 overs. Yeah, they bring skills. I think Ian Holland last year had a great tournament. He knows his game so well. He's a real professional.
Yeah, this one, something. Kieron Pollard, ladies and gentlemen, 39 years old. He's not batted in a game in 5 months.
He's got a good bag of tricks.
And that could be the option there with Pollard using his feet. Try to get under the bat. 97 for 5.
Here's Netravalka, and he disappears with the first one of his second over.
And we just showed you folks at home Pollard coming down the pitch. This time he's gone really deep in his crease to give himself as much time as possible to react. Continuously has a bowler think. Tell you what, Danny, first 3 days of the Cognizant MLC, you senior citizens are putting the youngsters, us youngsters, to shame. Faf, Peter Siddle.
When you've got the smarts, the likes of Pollard and explosiveness of Poran and Quinton de Kock.
Tell you something, that's such a good point. The cricket has been stellar. And if you're just joining us now this evening, maybe you're waking up back vintage year last year, averaging 40. And he's looking to continue with strokes like that. Conventional, traditional, orthodox 4 from the moment it left the bat. It's 128 for 5.
Yes, some clean striking this from Kieron Pollard. Easy as you like it. And when he leans onto that and times it well, there's very little that you can. and has only batted as a finisher and yet managed to get 100. How he's done that, only he knows.
Do you reckon he looks at Faf du Plessis, joking aside, and says, well, actually, hold on, I'm 2 or 3 years younger than him. I can keep going. Pure power from Kieron Pollard.
Big man, Kieron Pollard sends it over deep mid-wicket. I don't even think he hit that very well, Lenny.
Instead goes into the surface. Pollard can't get it away. Completely lost his shape, but still gets 4.
Yeah, he isn't happy with that because he recognizes the field was an off-cutter. Yeah, stood tall there, didn't he? Didn't stay low to play that ball.
Again, Netravalkar nails the mark. Really skillful bowling from the American.
Deflection, take one and be happy. You know, they'll be treating this, Liam, as an open wicket practice. But do you know what I'm on about in terms of the most runs ever? There's that one into the surface, a little bit of pace off, but it still disappears. And he moves into 70s, to 74 now, and off that 17, off the 17th, the 169 for 6.
Yeah, dug in, I think it
San Francisco. Oh, the old French cut, eh? And he goes now to 78, edging closer to Gale's record.
That's the thing with cricket, it's the batsman's game, as we know, Danny. Actually, it wasn't a great delivery, to be honest with you. Pollard will be upset that he didn't get a full piece of that.
Make my day. Or night.
Unforgiven film.
No, that's a little bit later. 18 ball, it's 179 for 6. See what he's got coming. Equal it. And that is an outstanding stroke and typical of the man. Kieron Pollard on the march. Oh. Chapman in the way, but yeah, look, the game's done and dusted, but still, you've got to get out there and you've got to really try and take it to the opposition. Also enjoy yourself, plus get into some sort of form. Bold. The death overs. Yeah, and you look at it, well, some are saying he's the only out-and-out all-rounder, but this is very useful from Netravalkar. He too, whilst the game is gone, it's good for him as a bowler to try and get his lines, his lengths right and his pace right, what he wants to execute.
Yeah, what a partnership that. It was a bit of a dead rubber, but these guys put everything into it. And even that commitment for Bosch to get back, to get his partner that 100.